What'd you do in February? You had a good time? Go Team Mustard! Book peeps, it is Courtney here, and I hope that your February was a great month. I know that it was a short one, but you know what? You can pack a lot into 28 days. Not only did I celebrate Black History Month and get a lot of things and work done, I also managed to be part of Get a Clue Readathon. I want to thank all of my lovely team members as well as Rainy Blue Reads who put on the Readathon. And also my team member host, Nell Diamond, or Nell's Next Chapter. I'm going to link them below. Had a good month. Thank you very much for Team Colonel Mustard for pulling it through. It was a good time. I salute each and every one of you in that endeavor, okay? I myself was able to contribute 9 books to the team, so I'm happy about that. Good time overall. I enjoyed my reading. I also participated in Mardis Gras Readathon with Kat's Novel Adventures. Didn't hit all the prizes, but you know what? I was in there. I tried my best. And I also participated in the Missy Elliott Readathon. That is Shay with the Hobby, Black with a big B. Always love time. And I got a few prompts up in there too. Didn't hit them all, right? So let's talk a bit about the books that I read, okay? So we had The Gems. Now The Gems is a debut novel, a new adult fantasy about a girl who finds out that she has this magical ability. And once she finds all of these magical siblings, they have to band together to basically save the world from this evil uncle. I thought that it had a unique plot with all these interesting characters, and I loved all the abilities, especially the girl that could do some stuff with her hair. That was pretty cool. But there was a lot of potty mouths, especially from some younger characters. Definitely did not like that. And I also did not like that the main character had all these descriptions of her siblings that kind of seemed like she was romantically interested in them, so that just didn't sit right with me. So as a standalone, I really did enjoy the plot of this book, but I would definitely be hesitant to continue along in the series. Then you had Master Slave, Husband, Wife. Now, I've been wanting to read this book for quite a bit of time, and it wasn't exactly what I thought that it would be. So I came to I think 52%, and then I DNF'd it. It is a nonfiction about this couple in the 1840s or something like that, where the wife is very, very fair skin, so she passes herself off as her husband's master, and they escape together from slavery from the South all the way to the North, and you get to learn about them. But this book is so much more than that. It's very much an info dump on history, and basically dropping the dimes on, you know, the horrible institution of slavery and how people wanted to preserve the Union. Basically all these historical characters that are, you know, just horrible people, but, you know, we idolize today. My overall takeaway from this book is that we need to do better as people and learn from history. But I will say that I was very saddened to hear about these awesome vacation spots along the East Coast that we idolized, like Hilton Head and I think it's Tybee Island or something in Georgia, that were big slaving ports and spots. And it's going to basically make me second guess about going to these places ever again. But yeah, just DNF for me. You also have Blackbirds in the Sky, which I did a dedicated video for, but you can hear about the 1921 Tulsa Race Massacre. Very, very saddened. Definitely did not hear about that in history books for sure in school. I'm going to link that video below if you're interested in checking it out. Good details on that one. I also read The Aunt Who Wouldn't Die, which was hilarious. It is about a woman who marries into a family that's basically broke, and the auntie of the family dies but comes back to haunt her and taunt her. And, you know, basically this family needs to get it together, and she helps her husband succeed. You also follow her daughter as well, who is her legacy. I also read the Gilda Sisters, which was a buddy read with Jaleesa and reading beyond the book cover. It was a good time. Black female vampire, sapphic, lives like over 100 years and you traverse history. I didn't think that that book went exactly the way that I had expected it to go, but it was still a good time. If you want a very slow-paced book, then there you have it. But if you're expecting a bunch of action, I wouldn't recommend it. Another book that I read is May Fly. Now this was a book that was a host pick for the Get a Clue Readathon for Rainy Blue Reads. And yeah, utterly horrible book. I hated it. It was about basically a really oddball girl who is a serial killer and basically just starts killing everybody she knows. It was gross, very gross. I will never look at Halloween or eggs the same way again. If you want a very bloody good time with uniqueness, this is the book for you. It is a love letter to everything that's LA. It talks about it extensively. Just was not my thing, and I was very much happy to be done with it. So read at your own risk. I also read The Secret Lives of Church Ladies, which was an amazing time. It's a series of, I think, like 9 stories or whatnot of these different ladies that, you know, go to church. And it's talking about, you know, the lives they live, the dualities that they, you know, have. People that go to church don't always live up to what you expect good Christian people should be, okay? People are fallible, they're human, and they, you know, live lives. So this book talks about it. It was amazing. I think that my favorite story is Instructions for the Married Christian Husband. Good time. I recommend it for anybody that wants to read it, okay? I also read Yinka, Where's Your Husband, which was a really good time, okay? This is about a woman who is a career woman. She's in her 30s. She's not married, and her family's always like, hey, Yinka, when are you gonna get married, okay? Her cousin or sister or somebody's getting married, so she has like a game plan of how to find a date for this wedding, and you know, a lot of things implode in the process. It was a good time with a lot of commentary on colorism and where that comes from, and about, you know, knowing your self-worth and getting some mental health when you need it. But a really good time. I appreciated it. One of the things I remember the most about this beautiful is that Yinka is questioning like her darker skin tone, and she remembers that her dad said to remember the midnight sky is just as beautiful as the sunrise, and I thought that was amazingly beautiful. But yeah, don't fall for some bull in life, y'all, okay? Beauty comes in all shapes, sizes, and colors. Remember that. And lastly, I read The Coldest Winter Ever, okay? This book was a lot, okay? Now this book is from Sister Soldier. It is a 3-book series, if I'm not mistaken. Now I enjoyed it, but I don't think I will continue. It was very slow paced about this young girl, teen, that, you know, traverses into a young woman that basically is just all about herself, okay? Her dad, you know, was a gangster, treated her to the lap of luxury, and she believes that she deserves that, and is very immature throughout the entire book to just get what it is that she wants. If it's a new outfit, riding in somebody's car, just, you know, I think selling yourself short. But it was a good time. You gotta read the book, okay? You gotta read the book. I did feel like it was like an urban YA book, you know, because there's some unique challenges within, you know, some environments that people grow up. And I did feel the character was just very immature, and I just kept waiting for some growth. And, you know, it's a 3-book series, so, you know, maybe you gotta read more for that. But this is just, I think, where I'm gonna stop at, so. And I believe, if I'm looking at my list right, that is all of the 9 books that I read for February. So overall, I had a good reading month, okay? So let me know how you fared for February, what books stood out for you, and if you have read any of these that are on my list, okay? So let's get on to March, okay? Like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you out there. Bye, y'all.